out there, people? It is your boy. Today's video might actually end up being short. Mainly three things I just want to mention right now as we ride out. I thought I'd slap the GoPro on me, get a little video going on for y'all. We're also going back to the road. I took Axon and Jay down a few videos ago at a night ride. I guess this one can be a partially sunny, cloudy ride. But as I can see, well, it's kind of hard to see. This is behind me. I didn't really set the third-person camera up, but pretty much my brother's on my Sur-Ron. So I think I said this a few videos ago, but if I did, the Sur-Ron got a flat. He kind of bust his ass because the rear wheel went out. The inner tube pop got a small hole in it. We tried to fix it and it just didn't work. So I got the Sur-Ron fixed back, so I can't wait to bring that back in some videos. But not only just mention that, I'm gonna try to, I'll see if I can do some more of the Project Flash. I didn't do as much Project Flash videos as I wanted, but I do want to bring that bike back on the channel some more. But the Sur-Ron is indeed back. But besides all that, the main two things I want to talk about is first, because this one isn't as important, it's just another small change that I'm thinking about doing to this bike right here, and that is the handlebars. So obviously we got these big black handlebars right here, and don't get me wrong, these handlebars are great. I don't dislike anything about them. The only thing I'm disliking, maybe it's just me, I'm sure it's just me because everybody has their own preferences for certain things, but I don't know, I just feel like these handlebars are a little big for this bike. I like these handlebars a lot, and I have absolutely no problems with these handlebars. The only problem I'm having is looks, and obviously maybe it's just me, but everybody, you know, has their own preference. I just feel like these handlebars are a little big for this bike. Actually, we need to change lanes. I feel like these handlebars are a little big for this bike, and once again, that could probably just be me. You know, everybody has their own preference, but this is more like your smaller, stubbier, rat style bobber. You know, it's not your big Japanese style bobber, your full size, low sitting, old school American style bobber like the Harley shovel head. It's not something like that. Once again, the handlebars look great. I have absolutely no problem with the handlebars itself. Once again, they just seem a little too big for this bike in my opinion. And I still want ape hangers. I just feel like these ones are a little too big. If you didn't see the build video on this bike, go ahead and check it out. But if you did, you would see that the original handlebars that I was going to use for this bike was these little silver ape hangers I had. Also, if you saw that video, you would have saw that I originally was using those ape hangers as I was test riding the bike. And those, not only will they kind of match the color scheme, because the color scheme I was trying to go for was like a blue and black with a little bit of a silver accent. So the rims aren't really silver, but they match the look when they are clean, because they're quite dirty right now. And then, you know, the silver on the forks. Why is this kid on the opposite side of the road? The silver on the forks, the clamps kind of matching the silver. You know, that's pretty much the color scheme. Where the black handlebars doesn't throw it off too much, but originally they're supposed to be chrome. But not only will those little handlebars match the color scheme, I feel like they'll fit this bike better. They're not too big for the bike, they still look good. So I think next video, I don't know, I'm gonna have to put them joints on and see how I feel about them. The only problem I might have is they are a little skinny in the middle, and I don't know if that's gonna cause problems with me fitting my speaker and my phone mount. Because if that's the case, then that's gonna kind of suck, and I don't want to put them on the sides because that's probably gonna look ugly as hell. But speaking of the width of the handlebars too, these handlebars, when I got them, when they actually like arrived here, they were much wider than I thought they would be. Like I knew they had some width. They weren't a bit skinny like I wanted them. I couldn't find the right ones that would fit, you know, 7/8. But when they got here, they were a lot wider, so that also made the bars look quite big for this bike. And that's all it really is. I love these handlebars. They look great. They look really good, and even riding with them right now, they feel good. But once again, with how tall these are 15-inch bars, and they're really wide. They just look big for this bike, and I feel like these fit on a bigger bike, like something like a Harley shovel head, a Honda Shadow. So if I end up liking the silver bars, who knows? Maybe I'll have a project coming up that'll fit these big black ones, and I can save money not having to worry about buying other handlebars. But besides all the bobber talk, there's just a few more little upgrades that I'm thinking about doing to this bobber, like I did with the sprocket, and then of course the well-needed controller placement change. Just small upgrades like that. But the next thing that I really want to talk about that is actually a bit important for the channel, important for the community. And I gotta go ahead and say this, somebody gave me the idea, and that's creating a Patreon. I'm telling y'all now, man, I'm trying to work with this Patreon. I got one coming soon. The account is pretty much made. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to set it up. And the only reason why I'm slightly struggling to figure out how I want to set it up is because when it comes to the channel and these bikes and the projects, when it comes to projects, there's not always so much going on, because I think I've said this to my channel before, but my money is very slow, my money's limited. Usually the only time I make money is when I'm stacking up to build something like this, or my original project, the Moped Project Flash, or like I'm trying to stack up now because I got 2 projects ahead of me right now. And yes, I am warning y'all that I have 2 projects ahead of me right now. But besides rare times like that, I can't always have a project going on. So, hey, what is that? Saran. I don't always have a project going on, and when it comes to that, that's kind of slow. So I won't always be able to update y'all what I'm trying to do with projects. When it comes to like small fixes on bikes, once again, those are a little here and there, those are a little rare. There's always not too much going on, if I'm being honest. Wow, he got that thing swooped up, doesn't he? Besides the way it sounds, you would think that'd be a sleeper. Yeah, I might try to do it, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to set this Patreon up. What am I going to show y'all that's going to be behind the scenes that it's going to be worth paying for? So this is just a little warning to let y'all know what's going down. Now, the man in the comments who gave me the idea, gave me ideas of what I can do, and I'm definitely got those ideas on my mind. Those have not gone away. It's just a lot of times some behind the scenes stuff that I'll be like, oh man, stuff that might be worth paying for. It's not stuff that I do all the time. But it's not stuff that I might do all the time, so I don't know how busy the Patreon will be. And I don't want to make a Patreon that's going to barely get anything uploaded to it. It's going to be boring. I don't want to do that. So it's like, then what do I do? Woo! Yo! But anyways, I need more stuff going on. So I feel like I don't always have stuff going on. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out how I want to set the Patreon up. I'm trying to figure out how do I want to do things, how I want to go about things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still figuring it out. I still figure out how I'm going to set the Patreon up, but I am letting y'all know that the Patreon is coming. And I want to get it done as soon as possible. I really do. But besides that, Patreon coming soon. I want to do a little fixing to this bike right here. I do got 2 projects coming up ahead. Just go ahead and stay tuned. I also feel like I got a little community that's starting to really build up on this channel. So I really want to start doing more for the people. Start showing more for the people. I also need to start doing more community posts and all stuff like that. It's the fact that I have somebody asking me like, yo, I should do a Patreon. Obviously that means that's something that somebody wants to see, and for all I know, that might be something that even another person wants to see, or another person wants to see. So it's like, okay, I'm probably at that point where I should start getting these things done. So that's really it. I guess we'll just enjoy the rest of this ride. But I did want to let y'all know, do this little video right here, let y'all know what's going on with the little channel updates, some more bike updates that I'm thinking about doing. I'm gonna try to show as much pictures as I have of this bike with those silver handlebars. And shit, if this video gets enough views and comments, y'all let me know. Should I slap those little silver handlebars on? Depending on how I'm feeling, I might do it anyway. But shit, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. So now he's gonna take a chill trip down here. Luckily this time around I picked the right time to come out, because it was just raining earlier, and I am not trying to get caught in the rain again. That was the last time that happened. That was almost very catastrophic on this bike. We had a spark on the controller. I'm surprised that spark did not fuck anything else up, but that definitely could have, and I'm very glad it didn't happen. Shit, that might have been a miracle right there, the fact that didn't happen. So I'm glad we dodged the rain, so now we have a nice thick cloudy view. Still half sunny, half clouds out here. Looks nice, feels nice outside. Like I said though, I'm gonna be visiting this road a few times. I did say I was gonna visit this one road that I went down a few times, or one time. Haven't been seeing that road yet, so I definitely need to do that. But right now we're gonna take advantages of all the views of this road right here. Look at the sunlight, look at the view.